coaster coming to town, to the best barbecue in town. It is time for Orlando My Way. Kayla Becker is here now with the best events and food throughout Central Florida. Kayla, what's going on?
There's always something going on.
I know,
Orlando,
especially
right?
here. And let's talk about this, the SkyScraper coming in 2016.
Well, we actually already broke the story earlier in the week. But I went out actually yesterday for the official press conference to find out more about the roller coaster, which we found out actually going to be called SkyScraper. Look at it right here. The tallest roller coaster in the entire world. Crazy. And so we got to learn a little bit more details about what you can expect. It's not just a drop-down roller coaster, which you kind of could gather from the photo. It wraps you around iDrive. You're going to get views of all over downtown, or all over iDrive and the Disney areas. There's going to be shops. At the very top, there'll be a restaurant. There's going to be a 55-story glass elevator for people who are a little scared to, you know, if you're too scared to ride the ride, which I might be as well, you can just take the elevator up and get the view.
See, I was just going to ask you if you were going to strap a GoPro to your head and if you were going to go on that thing. I'm hoping to see it right here in Orlando My Way.
You know, I think I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to brave for you guys and you at home. I'm going to have to do it.
And I just can't believe that people will be like having lunch and eating and you're just going to see other folks on a roller coaster come through. It's really impressive. Pretty cool. All right, and then the other question for you, Kayla, we're talking about the best barbecue in the city, and I know that you've been able to taste just some of it. So what did you find?
Well, you know, we asked you at home, where is the best place to get barbecue in all of Central Florida? And there really was not a lot of competition. People love Four Rivers, and there are several locations around Central Florida. And the number one barbecue, the best of the best, was Four Rivers. And I tried it actually for the first time. We went out there, talked to John Rivers, got a tour of his kitchen, saw his smoker. I mean, absolutely like the best food I've ever had in my entire life.
And he's just been so successful with this. What has he said? I know you have his book here as well for folks at home, but you know, what did he say is just some of the secrets to success, if he shared them with you?
Yeah, he did. You know, John Rivers, what's interesting is he didn't intend for his restaurant business to turn into what it is today. It actually started as a ministry, which I thought was, you know, really neat. And so he talked about that he's looking for like a clear purpose. He wants to help people. That's like the whole drive of his business. He actually came out with a cookbook, actually last year, but it just kind of has all of his little secrets, his recipes from his restaurant, has some story about his background, and he's a great guy, and he's been really successful apparently.
And was that the only vote that everyone gave, was Four Rivers?
Well, you know, no, we had 15. We have 15 total. If you look at the Orlando My Way app, check out OrlandoMyWay.com. You'll see the full list. And if your favorite isn't on there, let us know what it is. I'd like to know where all the barbecue places are in Central Florida.
And in keeping with the Good Grub theme on this Friday, I know you're able to check out the Orlando Food Tour, and that's happening for a while, right?
Yeah, every weekend you can check out their Orlando Food Tour. Just check out their website or their Facebook. But I, you know, went downtown Park Avenue. That's where it all happened. Went to Prado. Oh my goodness, had their pizza. Absolutely incredible. And yeah, we just walked around, tried little, you know, unique shops and specialty shops. You know, my favorite actually. We ended up going to some sweets, like, you know, clean our palate and get some chocolate. And we went to Sassafras, which is like this awesome vintage candy store for all the candies that you have when you're a child are in there. So that was probably my favorite.
And are you going to head back another weekend too to check out the spots that you did not make it to this time?
You know, I'd like to. There's plenty to do on Park Ave.
All right. And then what can you preview for next week on Orlando My Way?
Monday, I'm actually being trusted to get behind the wheel of a Lamborghini at the Walt Disney World Speedway, previewing the Fittipaldi Cup, which is going to be next week. So
very cool. Yeah. All right, Kayla, thanks so much, and drive carefully on that Lamborghini, okay? Well, you can get the Orlando My Way app right on your phone. Just download it for free from the App Store. You can also follow Orlando My Way on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.